What's going on, YouTube? Smoke Slam. Uh, Back with a reef tank video. My 75-gallon reef tank. Uh, Done some water changes lately. Did about 50 gallons of water change. Siphoned up a lot of detritus that was on the glass. I'm only using the right side of the tank, as you can see here. The left side of the tank is just my extra rock. Lights unplugged. Ballast is taken down. So I'm going to keep it like this because the tank is only going to be running for another week or so. So, about a week and a half. But I'm trading all the corals for a new tank, a smaller tank. But I am keeping this one. We'll be doing something with it after we move again. So we're moving. We're going to save a bunch of money, and then we're going to probably move again. But in the interim, I'm going to set up a small tank and try and grow as much SPS as I can, and I will try to video document that as much as possible. I'm getting stuff for a better camera, and I will hopefully be using what I've learned with this tank on the next tank and make things run as smooth as possible and as best as possible. So I guess I'll give it some close-ups of the corals. Is that hammer coral that I've had? This thing is stuck with me forever. It's massive. There's a green star polyps. It's also another pre-massive colony. It's on the other side of this rock down there. That nub. And then on this side, frog spawn. It's pretty huge. So it seems to like the spot. It's puffed up pretty good. It's the biggest I've ever seen it. That's probably the size of a grapefruit. That's probably the size of two softballs or two small grapefruits, I guess. It'd be another small grapefruit. Be a small orange. I don't know. The SPS colony has stuck with me through the best of water conditions and the worst of water conditions. This thing is like crazy hardy. I don't know what it is. But this thing, that's probably the size of two golf balls. So it's pretty crazy. It's nothing fancy, but it's stuck with me. The clam's doing alright. Looks fine. It's actually starting to grow a new shell. Saw a little bit of white when it got sucked in at one point. My Pavona colony. It's one of my favorites. Lost it. Lost focus. So. Whatever. There we go. Alright. Kind of freaked out there for a sec. So here is a new acan frag that I got. This thing kind of looks poopy brown.
It's actually like a light purple, and the inside is green. And this is only 3 days in the tank, and it's already puffed up and got its feeder tentacles out. So it must like something in here, but I won't get to see this thing grow to anything more than what it is now because, like I said, I'm getting rid of the tank. So don't know why I got it, but it looked awesome and I couldn't resist. Along with this frag, which is just a chalice, and it's starting to puff up and it likes the tank. The rim's starting to puff up and look all smooth, and the inside is starting to puff up. Look pretty crazy. Color doesn't come out on camera, but the tips near those circles right there in the center, it's its mouth, is like a fluorescent orange. So it's pretty cool.
But here's the sump. Let's see if it'll focus. The turf scrubber. It's actually doing really well right now. Same thing with the tank. These two kind of reflect each other on how things are going. And you have to really stay on top of this thing and put as much flow on it, which was part of my problem. Is it's just a real small pump down there. So the next setup is going to have a lot stronger pump, and yeah. So it's going to be pretty sweet. Next setup's going to be pretty awesome. I got a lot planned for it. I like watching this. This has got a lot of life around it. I've got stomatella snails. If you can see them, you probably can. Those guys right there and there. These guys are magic, and I wish I could keep them somehow. And I need to find them, a reliable source for these things, because these are amazing, amazing algae eaters. These guys are awesome. These are probably the best. I think if you get a decent sized colony, these would be all you need. But these guys love the algae turf scrubber, and they hang out on it. And I've even seen them hang out behind here, and I think it's just easier for them just to hang out up here and eat, which is fine because you got to keep this top part clean anyways. I think it's for a successful algae turf scrubber, you have to keep this clear of algae as well as the top of the screen so it doesn't build up along the top and impede the flow for any scrubber. But anyways, hope you enjoyed my tank, because I enjoy this very much now. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and the corals have just impressed me every time I look at this tank. So very proud of myself, and I think it looks really nice. So here's the Midas Bunny. Total show off. We'll just like hang out. He follows my finger around and stuff. The coal tang. He's doing really good. And then my cleaner shrimp is massive. So anyways, thanks for watching. Take it easy.